Hello, my name is John, and in this episode I'll be talking about and reviewing Karate King by Tiger Electronics. Tiger Electronics had a plethora of different LCD handheld games back in the 80s and 90s, and they were immensely popular. They really heavily relied on a lot of their great licenses. They had licenses like Star Wars and Star Trek, Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter 2, Sonic the Hedgehog. It was really impressive. I mean, they had a ton of them. This particular game, though, Karate King, I don't recall ever being a cartoon or TV show or book or whatnot. So I think this is a generic game, probably living off the popularity of movies like Karate Kid and popular games like Kung Fu back in the late 80s. Nevertheless, this game was given to me by my good friend Jason Heine, and this was given to me for Christmas, so I appreciate that. I had never played it before, but I do remember this coming out when it came out. It came out in 1988. Two things stand out to me with this game, but kind of makes it a little bit different than a lot of Tiger handheld games I've played before. First, the screen is a lot narrower than most Tiger handhelds I've seen, which I don't know why that's the case. And secondly, you'll notice the directional pad is in the bottom right corner of the handheld, where usually it's on the bottom left. That's also kind of interesting. But let's take a closer look at some of the gameplay. Thanks for watching. Here's a closer look at the handheld itself. It says Electronic Karate King. It's the Tiger logo right there in the very bottom. You got off sound player on and start. This is your jump, your sway. You can move left, right, your directional pad. You have your punch and kick button, pretty simple. On the back, you have your speaker here, which most Tiger handhelds would have a speaker in the back. This is your copyright. It says 1988, Tiger Electronics, made in China. And then this is where your 2 AA batteries would go. The battery life on these handhelds are really good, actually, considering, and that's one benefit. You know, this was competing against the Game Boy that Nintendo had back in the day, and Game Boy had really good battery life. So these things have very good battery life as well, and they're much more affordable than the Game Boy games. I forget how much these retailed for. You know, $20 to $30, I think, back in the day. But let's turn this on. The sound, you'll notice, isn't very good. You have your players. You can select players. You can play 2 players or 1 player. I think you just basically take turns. You can't play simultaneously. You can do sound. You can turn on or off. You can start. You can click your round. Just gets a little bit more difficult. It's going to be kind of a reflection here. I'm on the right. My opponent is on the left. We have 30 hit points. And you'll notice he gets right in the corner and he gets me, and I can't move, unfortunately. And you see how I'm punching there, and he's like swinging away. So every time he hits me, it's making that beep sound. I can't jump in the corner either, so I'm kind of trapped. The time limit right there is in the bottom corner there. It's the time limit. And the object is to have the most points remaining after the time limit's over. So, or to defeat your opponent, KO your opponent before then. See, I'm kicking and he's swinging away. And he got me. Let's see if I can get in the middle here. In the middle, I can jump and kick. Oh, I got him a couple times there. Now I'm at 15, he's at 24. He knocked me down again. Let's see if I can get him in this corner here. I kicked him in the head. Ouch. So I have 5 left and 24, and that's it. And this is the very first level. This is super challenging, especially if you're a young kid playing this game. And he won. So that's pretty much the premise of the whole game. You know, back in the day, these were a lot of fun. Now, unfortunately, these games don't really hold up as much replay value as they used to. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.